Hello, this is Victor bringing here a new unboxing, and now we are going to make a look to the Warhammer Underworlds Wintermaw. Okay, so let's look how this looks like. So yeah, if you're familiar with Warhammer Underworlds, most likely you want to know, but I want to show how everything goes packed. I think they have improved how everything is packed and is protected. So first we see as well the rulebook, okay, and here, yeah, we have the rulebook have been growing from edition to edition. It's about 60 pages, and this rulebook have at the beginning all this background that you can go through. So there is always any Warhammer game will have some background or anything. The workshop here we have the explanation of the two warbands, and then we go into the rules. Okay, so here you can see the content that we are going to have. What we are going to have 4 decks. Okay, we are going to have one deck for each warband and then 2 rivals deck. Okay, here we have the name of the boss. So we have the Ball Fighter cards. We have the Skinner Skin Fighter cards. Okay, so these are the two warbands. And then we have the rim, so of course then we will have the Skinner Skin Rivals deck and the Breathen of the Bolt Rivals deck. Okay, so this is one deck, this is another deck. Then we have the Rimmer Wilms Bite Rivals and the Hungering Parasite Rivals deck. Okay, we have tokens, we have the objectives, so you have anything that you need to play. Here you have a picture of the miniatures if you want to see them in more detail, and also it's good to have them for painting. And you will have all the explanation. I will not go through all the rules. I'm just doing the opening with you, but yeah, you have here all the rules that you need. I think they have improved a lot the writing, and as well all this is split between advanced rules, and so really all what you need here to play the game. Okay, all the rules. We have the assembly. Okay, this is the assembly for the ghouls, and here we have the assembly for the humans, and we have the total assembly. It's a 3D rendering, and this is the first thing I like it. So let me go for a knife because I want to avoid to damage this. Okay, so this is really what I like. The boards, all the cardboard comes here in this in this type of envelope. So we are going to open this one. Just be careful, you don't want to damage what is underneath. So this is something that you have to, let me just do like that, very softly. Okay, you don't want to damage the board, but okay, comes very nicely protected with this type of envelope that they put on it. And here we have the 2 boards, okay, and all boards are double facing in Warhammer Underworlds, and are all at the same time. So here I have a lot of stagger points, some block hexagons, and here we have a dangerous one and stagger one. Here we have all the 2 cardboards with the tokens and objectives and all the things that you need to play. There is always more than enough than what you need. And then we have the other board as well, double-sided. This is a cover one, another type of let's call this not dangerous, it's have that fun name, but okay, one that do damage. Okay, so really nice boards, nicely printed, and then we have the 2 warbands here. Okay, so you can see. I will assemble them, and you will see them in more detail later on. Okay, we have a bag with the dice. Normally you have 5 attack dice, 3 defense dice, and 3 magic dice. Okay, nothing special either. And then we have this box here as well, sealed. Okay, I see some, and then again you want to be careful when opening that. You don't want to damage your cards behind, but again I like that they come protected with all this and all this board. You can see very nicely place them. I think this is good to protect the cards and to avoid any damage in the cards. You don't want the cards to be marked before you start. I also like that there is almost no plastic here. The only plastic is the back for the dice, but almost all the packaging is cardboard. I guess it's as well part of the recycling and the green image that they want to give. And here we have the 4 decks. Okay, so you just have this type of paper sleeve that you can remove. Okay, then you will have this is the breathing of the vault, so the characters, and then the deck. We will not see all the deck in detail here. Most likely, maybe I will do reviews later on the decks. And then we have the same. These are the 2 rivals deck. We have the same for the other ghouls. I don't think we need to see. I just wanted to show you how it comes. Still, they can improve a little bit this thing, because this part was a little bit damaged, but everything arrived well. I don't see any damage on my cars, what I really appreciate, and I don't see any damage on the miniatures. So I will assemble the miniatures and I will finalize the video showing the assembled miniatures. Okay, so I have assembled the miniatures. Overall, all are not too complicated to assemble. 2-3 parts, most of the miniatures. Maybe let's start with this is the most complex one. And here, yeah, this one, I don't know if I will need to disassemble to be able to paint again. Okay, so I need to check this one, but I want to assemble them all to see how they look like. As well for priming, they look they are quite it's better to assemble them. So first we start about the humans. They look quite an interesting warband. They are quite weird in a way, so they are like crazy people with this stuff to attract the linings. We also have this guy here that looks quite mad, and then we have, I guess this is a woman, quite a non-attractive woman to be fair, so quite fat, and yeah, but all of them are quite interesting. I like a lot the pose of this guy. It looks quite an imposing guy. I also like this one with the one on top of each other. So I think they are quite nice, and to be fair, all of them are were in good shape, no problems. All were assembled correctly. I did not have any problems, so you can see as well the details from the back, because this part I think they are quite nicely detailed, and yeah, and it's going to be fun to paint. This is one of the warbands I want to play the next, so let's see. Okay, and then we have the Flesh Eater Course warband. I like a lot the leader. I think looks really mad. Although you see it comes a little bit damaged, so I will need to do this. I know I realize this thing here it's a little bit damaged. I will see if I will need to repair. Okay, with a little bit of glue. And this miniature also arrived a little bit damaged, so the back nails here I had to glue them because they were broken, and here you can see there is some stress on the plastic, not too much, but the wings were quite not on the best shape. I also have here the guy chopping a body in half, so very thematic, a lot of fine cuisine here. Yeah, this guy with the knives. So I think it's an interesting warband as well to paint. And here we have this guy with this looks like butcher type of hooks. The only one that for me, yeah, is not matching the warband. These 4 guys are really on the same theme, like they look like people that is going for some food. This is the only one that maybe isn't. I will say is not as well integrated in the warband as the other 4. But overall, I think it's going to be a fine warband to paint as well. I like painting on death, and especially I like painting vampires and ghouls. So I think I will enjoy painting these guys, this Flesh Eater course as well. So, and that's all. This is all what I want to share for this unboxing. I hope you find fine. Overall, quite happy how everything arrived. Quite in good shape. yeah, a little bit of damage on some meters. It's not the first time. With a little bit of plastic glue can be solved quite easily. That's all for now. As usual, please give a like if you have liked this video, share if you think other people can be interested, and thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything.